Foreword for Weaving Words Anthology. Women About Women. Cass Moriarty. When I was invited to write a foreword for this anthology, Weaving Words, and given some insight into its creation and development, I immediately appreciated the concept and the project, and especially the passion of the women involved. The premise is simple. 13 short stories of fiction from 8 emerging women writers, but the finished result is more than the sum of its parts. This group of writers originally met online and formed a writing group, Women About Women, in the midst of COVID, with the objectives to provide advice, support and encouragement to each other in their writing. The first story, A Slice of Moon, by Maree Issaris, is the perfect choice to open this collection. With a distinct voice, rich characters, and grim humour, this story pulls the reader directly into the narrative and immerses us in a family's pain. Author Conchita Garsantiago has contributed 2 stories. The first, Auntie Tessa, explores friendship and is set in Spain. It has a strong feeling of historical autofiction, or perhaps informed by memoir. Her second tale, The Rings, is a layered examination of family secrets, abuse and shame, with a menacing sense of creeping tension and suspense. The Brothers Karamazov by Marie Walk takes us back to 1978 and examines relationships and the heady days of youthful travelling abroad, the freedom of adventure and the pain of lost love. Maria P. Frino has also contributed 2 stories, each quite different. Dahlia's Garden is a fascinating mix of science, development, and climate change issues, combined with a very personal story of the love of gardening and the long tale of grief and how best to memorialize those lost. Her second story, The White Shoe, is a mysterious tale of memories, sleep disorders, and dreams, set in 3 different times, with the ties between past and present only becoming obvious towards the conclusion. Writer Joanna Makris, 2 contributions, each give teasing and light-hearted glimpses into the lives of others, especially her story, The Neurotic Nomad, in which a house-sitter slips into other people's skins as she moves from home to home. Makris' short story Confessions is full of misunderstandings and mystery as the provenance of a family heirloom comes into question. The 2 stories written by Adelaide Hunter both deal with ghosts and tragedies. The Dig examines an ancient archaeological dig site, and Enchantment explores the grief and loss of loved ones through the lens of an unsettling and sinister mysticism. Irina Gladuschenko's first story, The Invisible Cloud, explores family, love, regret, and gratefulness. Her second contribution, Leilani's Magic, is an esoteric tale of mysticism rooted in a deep appreciation of the natural world. Author Marjorie Banks' cosy crime story about a potential poisoning is a refreshing contemporary inclusion. June's Casseroles is deliciously cheeky and fun. The collective themes of this anthology include family, memories, history, relationship, dynamics, foreign lands, art, lost opportunities and missed chances, grief and loss, and the search for self-identity. But more importantly, each story is told with a passion that shines through with the author's words. Weaving Words is an ambitious anthology by a group of diverse women authors who use writing to find themselves and to search for meaning and independence. I'm always so heartened to find collections published by like-minded writers who develop strength, power and confidence through banding together and presenting their work collectively. This anthology is a wonderful example of women lifting up other women, of writers supporting writers, of a community coming together to fulfill ambitions and dreams.